the focus of a lot of the country is going to be on the state of North Carolina today. North Carolina, a state that went to Obama by 14,000 votes in the last election. It's where the Democrats will be holding their national convention later this summer, but they are banning gay marriage. Of course, gay marriage, they're re-banning it because it's not as if it's legal there. They're reaffirming the notion that gay marriage is illegal, but they're taking it even further by saying that even any unmarried couples are not entitled to any kind of benefit. So by doing that, they include anyone who is sharing in a gay relationship. It's ballot one. Bill Clinton's been on there giving robo messages, getting people to oppose the amendment. It is fairly clear, it was by a margin of at least 15 points in most of the polls, that this will pass, and there will be a gay marriage ban, a very, very strict and stringent gay marriage ban in North Carolina.
I mean, I just find, I mean, coming from my media elite bubbles of, you know, Washington, New York, LA, and going out into real America occasionally, actually quite a lot. I find this whole debate very puzzling, and the kind of backlash against gay marriage so antiquated and so old. And I think the Republicans are just shooting themselves in the foot with this because it turns off an entire generation of people who have grown up accepting homosexuals, accepting gay and lesbians in public life. I mean, and then to have this kind of draconian law. It seems just totally counterproductive. I mean,
yeah, and this I think will be either the last or second to last election cycle where it matters.
Do you think?
A lot. Yeah, I think so. I mean, will it matter? Yes, it will come up, but I think that with the trends being as they are and things moving faster now than they did before. If this were the 70s, I would say it would take 20 years.
Right.
But now things do move faster, and word gets out faster, and younger voices have louder voices now, which I think is important. And the younger voices are the people who can't believe we're talking about things like this at a national level, and that the president, frankly, has not come out and expressed support for gay marriage when it's polling at 50% or better in most polls.
Right, and I think the lesson of 2004, at least among at the presidential national level, was that at the end of the day, they played the gay marriage card as one of the wedge issues to help President Bush at the time get over the line, and we, you know, I think going forward, will President Obama come out? I mean, you had a guest yesterday who made this great point. Where is President Obama's leadership on this issue? What would happen if the president came out and said, actually, no, it's okay? You know, would there be such a tremendous backlash against that would cost him the election? Possibly, but that's a risk, right?
Yeah.
But that's what leadership is about. It's about taking risks.
100%.
And it would be so it kind of put an end to this kind of these states kind of trying to do these things that are clearly a violation of civil rights and you know, definitely raises some questions.
Yeah, it raises, and again, what the most important part of it is that it's not, it's trending in the right direction.
Right.
And there's always going to be a president who sort of sits on the fence about whether to support it. There will be that one president who does, and maybe Barack Obama is the last one. And maybe, you know, when we spoke to Richard Socarides, who was a former advisor to President Clinton, he thinks that the president is going to come out and support it.
No, my wife actually made a great point about this. We were talking about this earlier in the day, and she said one of the marks of everlasting shame on President John F. Kennedy's record is his on-the-fence support of civil rights.
Yeah.
One of the redeeming factor of the LBJ Lyndon Johnson presidency was his full throttle support for civil rights.
Yeah, I mean,
it was not fence sitting.
No, exactly. It was not fence sitting. The Voting Rights Act and the Civil Rights Act, all under LBJ. And I don't think it's just redeeming. I think it makes him one of the best presidents of you know, ever, frankly.
And you know, the campaign is struggling with this idea of how do we get people as enthused last time, how are we going to be as enthused this time as they were last time? How do you actually pull that off? You pull it off by taking some position that's extremely popular among young people, that's also risky, that's also edgy, that also say, wait a second. He said change you can believe in, and he's actually doing it during an election year where there's a high price for him to pay.
And also, Mr. President, show us who we know you are. There's part of that too, where you know what's going on in Barack Obama's head. You know what his position is on this, and he refuses to share it. Maybe there's some political merit to that, and I do trust almost blindly his political team sometimes, because very often when they run a campaign, they're good. That's the best way to put it.